The Gamer Gods Fail presents Why I Oughta Think This Game? By me, Darian Garnett. Why I think Two Worlds 1 is better than 2. I don't have a copy of 2, and for good reason. Two Worlds 1. People had really high expectations for it, but it turned out to be just a disaster completely. I recently played this, and I didn't play Two Worlds 1 after I played or tried to play Two Worlds 2. Now, when I say Two Worlds 1 is better, as what I think, I don't consider it a better game per se than Two Worlds 2, but I found Two Worlds 1 to be more enjoyable. Therefore, I like playing Two Worlds 1 more than Two Worlds 2. Two Worlds 1 was so bad that, in my opinion, it was one of those few games that was so bad that it was, like, good. Like, it was so bad in its own unique way that you had no choice but to, like, respect it for being that bad. The voice acting, the script, the animation, the graphics, everything, just like everything was just like bad about it, like the inventory management. Two Worlds 2, they knew what they did wrong with Two Worlds 1, but it's like they tried to fix the problems, and they did fix some of them, like the frame rate was a little bit better in 2, but it lost that charm, that charm that made Two Worlds 1 just so memorable, is because of how, like, silly it was and kind of like pathetically hilarious. Two Worlds 2 I found was like barely playable, especially near the end, but it didn't really do anything. It was just like it had no funny moments. It was boring. I found the exploration in Two Worlds 1 to be a lot better. Upgrade your weapon by reinforcing it with a weaker of that same type of weapon, kind of like Fallout 3. If you have like two weapons of the same thing, like if you have like two of the same longsword or something, you can combine them to make an even stronger longsword. And Two Worlds 1 was actually made before Fallout 3. It may not have been in development as long as Fallout 3, but it came out before Fallout 3, so you could probably say or argue that Fallout 3 kind of actually ripped that off, as critically acclaimed as that game was. What else can I say about this? Yeah, I enjoyed Two Worlds 1 so much more than Two Worlds 2. Simply because just because of how silly it was, and it was so amusing, therefore entertaining. Whereas Two Worlds 2, you can tell they tried to fix these things, but still failed, and I don't feel anything for it anymore. Granted, I did try to play the PS3 version of Two Worlds 2, as I've already made a video of it. So I might pick up a 360 copy of Two Worlds 2 for like $5 or something. Maybe give it a second chance. But I kind of doubt it, because my problem, the thing about that game that made me stop playing it wasn't glitch related. So I don't know. I kind of doubt it, but I'll give it a second chance anyway if I ever see it for a really low bargain bin price. But yeah, I know this is completely irrelevant, because what I usually talk about is what I have been playing, not what just came out. Like I'm not talking about like Destiny or stuff like that. But if any of you are watching this, and if any of you have played these games, these terrible, terrible games, just leave me some comments and opinions, whatever. I'm not really expecting anything. I'm expecting maybe like one view from this. So whoever you are, you know who you are. Alright, enough bullshit. Thanks for watching. The Gamer Gods! Fail!